Hi and welcome to another story, and today we have part 1 of the 13-story treehouse by Andy Griffiths and Terry Denton, beginning from the very start. This is my friend Terry. Pencil, Terry. We live in a tree. Well, when I say tree, I mean treehouse. And when I say treehouse, I don't mean any old treehouse. I mean a 13-story treehouse. So, what are you waiting for? Come on up. It's got a bowling alley. Terry, that's my head. Oops, sorry. A see-through swimming pool. Help! Who said that? A tank full of man-eating sharks. Look out, Terry, behind you. Shh, don't interrupt me. I'm trying to feed the sharks. Vines you can swing on. I don't think that's a vine, Andy. A games room. Strong man. I'm bored. Yeah, are you kidding? Yes. A secret underground laboratory. I just worked out how to make giant bananas. Why? Because giant bananas are cool. A lemonade fountain. A vegetable vaporizer. No. A Brussels sprout. Vaporize. Yay. Grrr. And a marshmallow machine that follows you around and automatically shoots marshmallows into your mouth whenever you're hungry. How do you shut this stupid thing off? But I'm not full yet. As well as being our home, the treehouse is also where we make books together. I write the words and Terry draws the pictures. As you can see, we've been doing this for quite a while now. Chapter 2, The Flying Cat. If you're like most of our readers, you're probably wondering where we get all the ideas for our books from. Well, sometimes we think them up. Other times they're based on stuff that actually happens, like this book, for instance. It all started one morning when I got up and went down to get some breakfast. Are you penguins mocking me? Terry was already in the kitchen. He was painting a cat. And when I say painting a cat, I don't mean he was painting a picture of a cat. He was painting an actual cat. Bright yellow. This might be a stupid question, Terry, I said, but why are you painting that cat bright yellow? Because I'm turning it into a canary, he said. I started to explain to Terry that you can't turn a cat into a canary just by painting it yellow, but he said, yes you can, watch this, and carried the dripping cat to the edge of the deck. No, I yelled, as Terry held the cat out in mid-air and let it go. But I needn't have worried. The cat didn't fall. The two little wings popped out of its back, and then it tweeted and flew away. See, said Terry, turning to me in triumph. I told you so. The day Terry turned a cat into a canary. So, the path of the flying cat. Well, as you can see, I told you she wanted to be a canary. I can stand on this dotted line. Stupid bird again. Look, Mum, there's a flying cat. Now, don't be silly, Fifi. Flying cat canary. That's amazing. Amazed bird. Pink flamingo. Monkey jockey. Is it a cat? Is it a canary? Is it a canary? Love canaries. Catanaries. I just love my new hairstyle. I don't know what it is. I can't see for all the speech balloons. Chapter 3. The Missing Cat. We watched the cat, canary. Actually, I think I mean catnary, until it flew out of sight, and then the doorbell rang. It was Jill, our neighbour. She lives on the other side of the forest in a house full of animals. She's got 2 dogs, a goat, 3 horses, 4 goldfish, 1 cow, 6 rabbits, 2 guinea pigs, 1 camel, 1 donkey and 1 cat. Uh-oh, said Terry. She's probably looking for her cat. Don't tell me that was Silky you just turned into a canary, I said. OK, I won't, said Terry. But it was. This was bad. Jill loved that cat. She loved all her animals, but she especially loved Silky. Jill's favourite pets award. Silky, 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 Silky. Oh no, I said. She is going to be really mad when she finds out what you've done. Maybe we shouldn't tell her. Good idea, I said. Let's pretend we're not home. We did our best to lay low, but it's pretty hard to hide in a treehouse. It's no use hiding, called Jill. I can hear you, and I can see you. Silky's gone missing, and I was wondering if you'd seen her. No, I said quickly. She's not here. Now, before you start thinking I'm the kind of person who would tell a lie, I'd just like to point out that although the first part of my sentence, no, was technically a lie, the second part, she's not here, was definitely the truth, which, I'm sure you will agree, cancels out the lie. Oh, said Jill sadly. Well, anyway, I've made up a missing cat poster. Can I put it on your tree? Sure, I said. It's the least we can do. Which was also definitely 100% true. Missing cat, Silky. She looks like this. Cute little ears, darling whiskers, beautiful green eyes, very soft white fur, likes cat food, cuddles, cats on TV, dislikes, dogs, water, fleas, locked cat flaps. Big reward, call Jill. As soon as Jill left, I turned to Terry. "We've got to find that cat," I said. "You mean Canary," said Terry. "Whatever," I said. "We've got to find her." But before we could even begin looking for her, the video phone rang. "Yes, we've got one of those as well, and it's 3D. "Maybe that's Silky now," said Terry. "Don't be stupid," I said. "Cats can't use phones." "Maybe they can," said Terry. "You said they couldn't turn into canaries, and you were wrong about that." If cats could make phone calls. 4 fish pizzas, please, with extra fish. Chapter 4. The Big Red Nose. We raced back upstairs. A big red nose filled the video screen. Uh-oh, it was Mr. Big Nose, our publisher, and he was angry. I could tell this because his nose was even bigger and redder than usual. "Where's my book?" he yelled. "What book?" said Terry. "The one you chuckleheads promised me a year ago would be on my desk last Friday." "Oh," said Terry. "Is it last Friday already?" "It's past last Friday already," shouted Mr. Big Nose. "Way past, and your book is still not on my desk." Truth was, we'd kind of forgotten about the book. We were a little behind schedule. Well, when I say a little behind schedule, I mean a lot behind schedule. And when I say a lot behind schedule, I mean a lot behind schedule. Not that I was about to let Mr. Big Nose know that. He was already pretty angry. And the angrier he gets, the bigger his nose gets. And if his nose got any bigger, I was worried that it might explode. And that was not something I wanted to see, especially not in 3D. Above, an artist's impression of what it would look like if Mr. Big Nose's nose exploded. "No problem, Mr. Big Nose," I lied. "It's under control. We'll get it to you as soon as we can." "Well, as soon as you can had better be by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, or else." "Don't worry, Mr. Big Nose," I said. "It will be there, all right. You can count on us." "But," said Terry. I quickly ended the call before Terry could say anything that would make Mr. Big Nose any angrier than he already was. "You shouldn't have told him that," said Terry. I'm way too busy to get it done by tomorrow. Look at my to-do list. I'm flat out." And don't even get me started on my to-don't list. "Your to-dos and to-don'ts will just have to wait," I said. "If we don't get this book finished, it will be back to the monkey house for us." "The monkey house," said Terry, looking terrified. "Not the monkey house. Anything but the monkey house." For those of you who don't know, the monkey house is where Terry and I used to work. It was the worst job ever. Cleaning the monkey house was bad enough. "I hate monkey poo." Ha ha! Shut up and sweep. "I hate nits." Grooming the monkeys was even worse. "Shut up and groom." But the worst job of all was having to fill in for the monkeys while they were on the break. "Mummy, those two don't look like real monkeys." "Shh, don't talk so loud, you'll hurt their feelings." "Shut up and eat." "I hate bananas." "I'm not going back to the monkey house," said Terry, "and that's final." "And you won't have to," I said. "Not if we get our book finished. Come on, let's get started. We've only got until tomorrow." Chapter 5. The Drawing Competition. We went to the kitchen table. It's where we do most of our work. Or rather, in the case of the past year, it's where we didn't do most of our work. But that could soon be fixed. I figured Terry would have a few funny sketches in his drawing folder to get us started. It would simply be a matter of grabbing the best ones, adding a few words, and hey presto, we'd have our new book. No sweat, no worry. We are professional book writers after all. I mean, you saw our pile of books on page 18. Just in case you skipped page 18, this is what it looked like. "Okay," I said, "let's see what you've got." Terry opened his drawing folder and laid it flat on the table. "You're going to love this," he said. In front of me was a picture of a finger. Self-portrait of a finger. Shadow. Finger. "This is just a picture of a finger," I said. "Yes," said Terry proudly, "but not just any finger. It's my finger." "Uh-huh," I said. "What else have you got?" "I've got a close-up picture of my finger," said Terry, "and it's labelled. Dirt and killer germs, moose, broken bits from chowing fingernails, fingernail, mountain climbing, lice using lice picks, mountain climbing lice, about to die, fingerprints, fingernails, moon, the moon in the moon, the man in the moon, the man in the finger, singing flea." I stared at it. "Well," said Terry, a big grin on his face, "what do you think? Lice picks, get it? Not ice picks, lice picks." "Yeah, I get it," I said. I turned the pages, looking for more pictures, but all I saw was this. And this. And this. "Is that it?" I said. "2 pictures. You've had a whole year and you've only come up with 2 pictures. Honestly, Terry, do you expect me to do all the work, the pictures as well as the writing?" "Of course not," said Terry. "You can't draw." "Yes, I can," I said. "Drawing is easy. It's coming up with the words that takes real skill." If you think drawing is easy, then let's have a competition, said Terry, handing me a pencil. No problem, I said. First, we drew a knife. That's not a knife, said Terry. This is a knife. Next, we drew a worm. That's not a worm, said Terry. This is a worm. Wow, my picture is so good, the bird thinks it's real. Next, we drew a banana. That's not a banana, said Terry. This is a banana. Wow, my picture is so good, it even tastes like a banana. No, I said, that's not a banana. This is a banana. I picked up the giant banana that Terry had made the day before and charged at him. Put the giant banana down, Andy, said Terry, backing away. I'll put it down, I said, when you admit that I'm a better drawer than you are. But you're not. Okay, I said, then I'm sorry to inform you that I'm going to have to whack you over the head with this giant banana. Not if I can whack you first, said Terry, snatching the banana from my hands and whacking me over the head with it. Fuck! That's when everything went black. The next thing I knew, I was soaking wet, and Terry was kneeling in front of me holding an empty bucket. I'm so glad you're all right, he said. I thought I'd killed you. So did I said. I can't believe you whacked me with a giant banana. But you were going to whack me with it. Two wrongs don't make a right, Terry, I reminded him. I suppose not, he said. And I'm sorry, but look on the bright side. At least I saved your life by throwing a bucket of water in your face. But now I'm all wet. Yes, but at least it's better than being dead. I'll tell you one thing, I said. We're both as good as dead if we don't stop wasting time and get our book finished. You mean get our book started, said Terry. Do you have anything in your writing folder? Actually, I do have the start of a story, I said, and it's a pretty good one too. That's great, said Terry. Let's see it. I grabbed my writing book and began turning the pages. Once upon a time. Great start, said Terry. Action-packed, but what happens next? I'm not sure, I said. That's as far as I got. That's it, said Terry. 4 words. 4 pages, I said. Yeah, but it's still only 4 words, said Terry. And one of them isn't even spelled right. I'm pretty sure it's a pon, not a pom. Well, excuse me, Mr. Roald Dahl, I said. If you know so much about story writing, why don't you write it? Because it's time for my favourite TV show, said Terry. What about our book, I said. Why don't you write while I watch? Because I can't write when the TV is on, I said. I can't concentrate. Then come and watch it with me, said Terry, patting the beanbag beside him. And that's why, instead of working on our book, we ended up wasting half an hour watching the world's dumbest dog on the world's dumbest TV show. I hate Barky. I love Tweety the tweeting bird. But don't just take my word for it. See for yourself. Chapter 6. The Barky, the Barking Dog Show. Barky and the Big Hole. Bark! Bark, bark, bark. 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 And that is where we will leave part 1 of the 13-Story Treehouse by Andy Griffiths and Terry Denton. I'll be back soon with the next part of this fantastic story and lots more stories and videos coming your way very soon. If you would like to subscribe or hit a like, that's always appreciated. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.